Good afternoon, everybody. We are back. We're looking good. It's actually a little warmer outside today than it was yesterday. I believe it's in the 30s, which is not bad. And we got J Bones. First in the chat. What's going on, J Bones? Tim in the chat. Tim, J Bones, honorarium, Tim, Gary, honorarium, Tim, Gary, honorarium, J Bones, honorarium, Kenneth, Gary, all of you guys. So glad to have you in here right now. Let's check the market out and see what's happening so far today. That is not the market. This is the market. We've got AMC, the top left-hand side of the screen, sitting at $4.47.5 right now at the close. $4.47.5 after the close. And it is down 0.89% on the day today. Shiba Inu coin, 904 points per coin after testing 885 points per coin. Red day for the cryptocurrency market so far. GameStop sitting at $14.90, 2.65% higher on the day today. $40,070 per coin on Bitcoin. Bitcoin coming down to test 39,385, bouncing back off of that level, jumping back up to 40,300, a nice $1,000 gain, and of course curling over once again to retest $40,000 per coin. Guys, 40,000 is a very strong level of support. You can see it on the daily chart here. It's holding up. It is wicking down through that level. So the question is, will it be able to maintain 40,000, or does it break down through 40,000 and of course test 38, 35, and so on? NASDAQ closing the day 0.32% higher, 15,360 points on the NASDAQ there. Dogecoin 8.1 cents, Ethereum 2,332, Shiba Inu coin $904 or 904 points per coin, not dollars. Don't get too excited. Bitcoin sitting at 40,000. What is going on, man? I can't even think. $40,040 per coin right now. You've got the SPY sitting at 483, a nice 0.23% gain on the day today. QQQ 421. Mullen Auto 7.5 cents. You can't even look at Mullen Auto on a daily chart anymore. It's absolutely wild. Sundial sitting at $1.43. Netflix 485. Highcroft Mining 207. MPW is sitting at 324 at the close, back up 5.5% on the day today. Tesla 208. Amazon 154. Apple sitting at $193.89 at the close, up 1.22%. We're gonna watch Bitcoin 39,973. We're gonna watch Bitcoin, try to figure out if it goes up or down. Solana, I believe, is at $83, Tim. Maybe $86. Let's look that up. Yeah, Tim was asking. Real quick, we'll look that up. My Cyria is getting killed. Russell, we'll look at Cyria as well. Mr. Palomino. Yo, Palomino, man. 30 months of bro. Mr. Palomino, man. Listen, it is so good to have you guys when you take a little bit of a break and you come back. It's almost like the family's getting back together, dude. Mr. Palomino, so glad to have you in here right now, and I hope you stay. Listen to Pudgy over there. Mijo, my mijo is home. Oh, mijo. Mr. Palomino, so glad to have you in here right now. What we're gonna do? Solana. Let's check out Solana. I gotta find the Chrome before we can look up Solana there. Solana is sitting at $85.50 right now. All right, must have been, either I looked at it here when it was 83 or I looked at it a little bit earlier today when it was 86. I wasn't sure if I saw it at 83 or 86. Currently sitting at $85 per coin. So, Tim, I don't know if you took all your profit, if you're still sitting on some of it, but down about 15% from where you were a couple of days ago at that $100 mark. And Russell sitting on some Cyria. Nig F, by the way, good afternoon to you, Nig F. Glad to have you. Glad I pulled out. Makes it 2X. Made a great decision to pull out. Gary, of Terra Luna Classic, or what are you talking about there? Congrats, Simon. Heck yeah, man. Mr. Palomino looking good. How y'all doing? Doing great. Is Simoninho. Eat those, what? Eat it, oh, Simonino. Eat it, Mozinho. Inu. Eat it, Mos Inu. Oh my gosh, there's too many Inos out there. Congrats, Luke and Tony, man. Thank you very much for saying congrats to Simonino for 30 stinking months, bro. J Bonino, Inu. Yes, get Terraform Labs claim bankruptcy. They did, man. Filing yesterday. It's making its rounds today all over the news articles, but yes, and all over the YouTube videos as well. I'm going to have a YouTube video coming out on it a little bit later today, but Terraform Labs filing bankruptcy in Delaware. So they're going to be going through banks. They say that they get about 100 million to 500, and I don't know why they give you such a large range, but they say they have between 100 and 500 million dollars in assets. They have between 100 and 500 million dollars in liabilities as well. Guys, I don't know if you know this, right? But when you have 500, let's just say you have $500 million in cash, okay? If you owe somebody $500 million as well, you don't really have that $500 million. You have a zero net worth, okay? And I think there's a lot of people on the internet that don't understand that. They go out there and they tell you to buy $500 million worth of real estate and whatever they say, buy it, reinvest it, and all that stuff, and buy some more. No, dude. No, you don't need $500 million worth of assets if it's going to take you $500 million worth of debt to get it. That's a terrible decision. My goodness. And you know what? I'm going to do a poll in a second here when a couple more people get into the chat. But I was listening to it. I wasn't really watching it. I was listening to a Dave Ramsey live stream the other day. And this dude, he marketed the crap out of this live stream on YouTube. And I forget what it was called. But he had 68,000+ people in this live stream. Okay? And I think I talked about it for briefly right after it happened the next day. And he surveyed. And he said the vast majority of people that pre-registered to go to that live stream, and I forget what the percentage was, but it was well over 50%. The vast majority of the people in that live stream said that their financial situation was basically critical. Meaning that they actually lose sleep at night worrying about how they're going to pay their bills. And I'm going to do a little bit of a little survey here. We're going to only have 40, 50 people in here in a couple minutes. But I wanted to know if it was similar for you guys, man. Do you guys also, and I'll do the in survey form so you don't actually have to put a name next to the answers or anything like that. But if the vast majority of people are in such a tragic place financially, something's got to change, dude. And his whole thing, which kind of sickened me a little bit, his whole thing where he claimed he was going to be helping people and changing their lives and all of this, the entire hour-long live stream was a sales pitch for his baby steps course. He didn't put people on the right path. He didn't give anybody any sort of an education in that hour. He didn't do anything. And I kind of wanted to gauge you guys and see if that's really the case out there is 80% of the people are in a critical financial situation. But in the meantime, Mr. Palomino, the Federal Aviation Administration is in full force in here, Palomino. Full force. Yeah, dude. Federal Aviation Administration all day, Mr. Palomino. You know what it means. I know what it means. Everybody else in here knows what it means. But I don't think everybody knows what the Federal Aviation Administration really means. So Solana is pulling back a little bit, Tim. Nope, for one in my life, I have money behind me. Night Cow, very good. Ken is sleeping like a baby. Pudgy, I actually do agree. Bitcoin could pull back. Now, I don't know if you're saying to $10,000 or another $10,000. I don't know if it's going to pull back to $10,000, but I do believe that Bitcoin can fall back to that $30,000 mark, which will be another $10,000 decline. Holy unicorn, there's Sabanino! Yes, man. Clay, you think Workhorse has a chance? Dang it, dude. You know, we'll pull that stock up here in a second. It's something that I don't follow, so I really don't know how they're doing. Not Workhorse. Workhorse. We'll pull it up here in a second and see what this stock looks like. But I don't follow it the way that I used to follow AMC or anything. So we'll take a technical look at it. I don't lose sleep at night about money. I have pew-pews. You want what you think I owe ya. Money's on the porch. Come and pick it up. I like it, Tim. I need y'all to hit that like button. Clay might go critical if we don't hit the like button. Justin, it's true, man. It's true. Cyria, please. Russell, yes, right after Workhorse. Very sorry, I forgot about Cyria already. No, it is true, guys. If you really, like, I won't go critical. I'll say that. But I will also say that it is very weird, like, you know, doing YouTube videos, and some months are great, some months are not great, some months are really great, some months are really not great. It is a little weird having such a fluctuation in terms of, like, you know, revenue and stuff like that. So anytime you guys think, nah, I don't need to click the like button, dude, it only helps. Anytime you think, nah, I don't need to just share that random video on StockTwits, it really, really helps. I'm telling you guys right now, the literal power of anybody's YouTube channel is in your hands. And all you have to do is click a button. That's the coolest thing about it, man. All you have to do is click a button, and you are literally in control of people's YouTube channels and TikTok accounts and Twitter accounts and everything else. Just click the like button. All right, Workhorse, guys. This is the daily chart right here. It is down to 31 cents. Now, it is up 10% on the day today, so that is a nice bounce off of that 27 cent mark that you have here. But, dude, you know what this stock reminds me of? Farmy. You know what this stock reminds me of? AMC. It reminds me of Mullen Auto. Simon, anytime I see a stock. All right. Now, let's put it this way. That's such a close one here. Man. I hate it on the daily graph. I do. On the weekly graph. Now, this is going to be the interesting part, because I don't know the fundamentals. Because I don't know what they're doing, if they're going to face bankruptcy or anything like that. The best that I can look at are the technicals. And there is a huge, man, it's almost too hard to pinpoint here. There is a huge multi-year level of support in the current range. Okay? As you can see, coming down to 37 before. We are below that right now. It found support. Found support. If it really needs to get back up above this $2 mark. But technically speaking, Workhorse is at a critical, crucial, monumental level of support. That if it doesn't fall through, and it does bounce back up, yes, I do think that it can make it. It's proven before that it comes down into this area. You know, back here in 2013, 2012, came down and tested 90 cents. Now, we are much lower than that right now. But it has been down, and it has recovered nicely several times. So if you're looking at the current range, this could be the opportunity of a lifetime to load up on Workhorse. If and only if they're not facing bankruptcy, or bankruptcy isn't imminent, or, you know, they're not deteriorating fundamentally. I don't know all of those answers, so unfortunately I can't tell you for sure or anything like that. But technically speaking, they have been here before, and they have bounced nicely. Question only is, will they be able to do it again? And are you willing to wait years to see it happen? You know, this attempt right here was 2019, and you really didn't have that major rally until 2021. We're attempting those same levels right now. I don't know where they're at financially, but it could be years before they begin to rebound again, but you would be getting in at a very, very low pace. The only other thing that I don't like is they have come down all of 2023 when the overall market, if you're looking at the overall market on a daily chart here throughout 2023, the market has rebounded beautifully throughout 2023. So they're going down as the overall market is going up. That's not a good sign to see, but they are at a critical level of support as well, which could lead to a very, very cheap pickup as long as they are fundamentally sound. And that's the part that I don't know the answer to. Now, I know we got to get to Cyria as well, so we're going to pull up Cyria. Let's see. Fun when you get time. It's like reverse bounty coin. And just bring level 4 plates. Do it, man. Another 10,000. Look at the chart. It's how Bitcoin performs. Yeah, Pudgy, I'm on it with you, man. I'm on it with you. So Bitcoin sitting down here, going from 49,000 to 39,000, which is what we saw today. And I've got my levels of support right where you're talking about, man. Right down here at 33. First off, is going to be a pretty big level of support. But yeah, look at the upper end of these wicks right here, dude. You're talking $30,000 a test. Once again, 28,000 is the lower end, but 30,000 right here on these candles is a major level of support. So if it does confirm a breakdown through 40,000, which is what it's trying to do right now, I would say we're going to get into this 38 area, potentially 35, 33, and then 30. How quick is it going to get there? Is it going to bounce off one of those levels? You know, I don't know the answers to those, but I would be watching out for 30 if it breaks through 40. Cyria. Let's take a look at Cyria real quick. Yeah, here we go with Cyria. Can you guys see it? No, you cannot. Let's pull it up. Sell Workhorse quick, he says, get out. I'm not holding Workhorse, but I was thinking about buying some, but I am scared to lose it all. I have $1 to invest in Workhorse, though. I'm very, very nervous. Take that dollar, hold that dollar, invest that dollar wisely, and that dollar will grow for you forever. Bitcoin goes to 16,000. I'm buying more. Oh, man. Okay, I just want to point out, though, if you guys hear me sniffling, it's because I've been spending time with that cat, okay? And I am allergic, but from everything that I've been reading, okay, like exposure therapy, your immune system will actually begin to develop immunity. And I will no longer have an allergy if I could just get through it. Now, 2 ways you can do it. You can get a cat, right? Or you could take shots. I don't want to take no shots. I've got a cat in the basement. So if you guys hear me sniffling, I am literally trying my best not to just break down in front of you. If I touch my eyes, I'm gone. If I start rubbing my nose, I'm going to be gone. So if you just hear me go anything like that, you're just going to have to deal with it, man. Because you will see me deteriorate right in front of your eyes. If I don't. I'm doing the impossible right now. Where are we going? Cyria, yes, that's where we're going right here. Down 9% today. Cyria is sitting at 0.03 at the moment. Now, I don't know if I remember correctly, but if I pull up the monthly chart, I think that this is the one that we were actually concerned about coming back down to this area right here and finding support. Okay, got to pull up the annual chart. It's actually been a while. But yes, absolutely. So this is the one that ripped up to 1.5 cents, and it came back down, tested this little level in here, and I'm not exactly sure if this is the level you got in at or where you got in at. But we said if it breaks this level, you're likely to see a retest of here at 0.8 of a cent, and then here at 0.6 of a cent. And if it breaks that, you're going to see resist or support down here at 0.4 of a cent. Well, we tested that 6 cents, the 0.6 of a cent, sorry, bounced off actually pretty nicely, gained about 60%, jumped up to 1 cent again, and now it's been on a steady decline, testing those levels of support each time. I don't know what you are willing to do, but if you are interested in continuing to hold this coin, if this support level that you are currently at gets broken, you only have this little blip right here at the 0.3 of a cent mark. If 0.3 of a cent gets broken, you are right back down here to another 90% decline to Cyria being at 3 zeros and a 3. So please be aware that this is kind of like the last line in the sand as far as a technical analysis goes. That would take it from essentially a $3 million coin back down to a $400,000 coin. So watch out for that, man. I know Cyria absolutely took off in December. It's on its way back down, so you're going to have to see if it finds support or not. But this is kind of like your last little leg here before you see another 90% decline back down to those levels. Hey, we talking about how property taxes went up, how that's gross, we paying more for dirt. Dude, Chris, dude, oh my gosh. I don't think I got anything in the mail yet. I should be getting something in the mail. I'm not talking about how property taxes went up, dude, but oh boy. I understand how some people get kicked out of their homes that they own. You know, these old people. Oh, I'm getting kicked out of my own home that I've owned for the last 40 years and it's been paid off for 50 years. Dude, I can see it. I'm telling you right now, I would expect if I stay in this house until I'm 60, 70 years old, I wouldn't have no doubt in my mind that I'm paying $20,000, $30,000 a year for this house in taxes by the time I get to that age. It's crazy to see how much these property taxes are going up. And literally, how are you going to be able to afford $30,000 a year in property taxes when you're on a fixed income at that point? Like, dude, I don't like that stuff one bit. And I can see how it easily happens, man. Mo, if Bitcoin hits 19, I'm getting 2 more. This is market manipulation from the ETFs. It'll rip because investors won't invest in a loser. Yeah, Tim, dude, if it comes back down there, guys, if Bitcoin comes back down, it is probably going to be, now I can't guarantee it, right? But in my thoughts, if Bitcoin does fall back down to those levels, the ETF euphoria has kind of bottomed out. It's no longer there. That could be the very last sale. The only thing that would put Bitcoin or cryptocurrency on a larger sale at that point is if the U.S. either, began to fight the legality of Bitcoin and these cryptocurrencies and said that we're going to make them illegal to own them, illegal to mine them, and so on. At that point, Bitcoin would probably go lower, but I don't think we're there, man. I really don't think. I don't think that that's going to happen. Maybe some of the smaller cryptocurrencies, but I think it's just I think they just want to own the industry. I think they just want to regulate the industry and continue to be like the mafia. All right? You guys can do whatever you want. Just make sure to pay us. Good afternoon, family, in our Grade Club. Thanks for spending this time together. Anonymous, absolutely, man. New for the Puto, Shiba Inu the Puto, ahoo! Russell got in at 1 cent. Russell, where you are down pretty heavy right now, man. About 65% decline from the levels that you got in at. So I do hope that it holds up in this area for you. But the good news is, if it does break down through the current level, you're going to have a very, very, very easy time dollar cost averaging down because it's going to be a very heavy loss. Don't invest twice, just buy everything. It all goes up and down. When it goes down, buy. When it goes up, get out. It's easy. Well, Ken, bro. Listen, man, that is diversification at its finest. If you just go in there and buy everything, you are right, man. Eventually, overall, everything added together, the market accumulation does go up. So Kenbro is right on that one. The more you diversify, the more you're going to water down your potential gains, but you lose a lot of the risk associated with it. Taxation is theft. Tell me how the government... You know what, Tim? I read something on Twitter this morning, and I forget everything, or X. I read it on X. I want to stop saying Twitter, because I do want to give Elon Musk a little bit more respect for what he's doing there. I know we're used to saying Twitter, but I was thinking about it yesterday or the day before. The guy spent $44 billion to buy that company, and he renamed it X. And I'm still over here calling it Twitter, when Twitter was pretty lousy in terms of... silencing and censoring people and so on. And he's trying his best to make a platform for free speech. So I'm going to start calling it X the best that I can. But anyway, regardless of that, I read something on X today that was talking about all of these different taxes, okay? And literally, dude, you are taxed on every aspect of your life. You are taxed so hard. And I think it said, like, 100 of these taxes or something like that, I forget what it said. The vast majority, or 100 different of these taxes, didn't exist 100 years ago. And I thought to myself, you know what? You're right. And it said 100 years ago, this nation was one of the most prosperous nations on the planet. A single family, like a single member of the household was employed. Mom stayed home, raised families. Everybody could afford a house. Yet here we are right now. Everybody is feeling the pressure. Everybody's feeling the pinch. And the Post was blaming it on taxes. And it made a lot of sense, dude. It made a lot of sense. Why? And you guys could agree or disagree all day long with both sides of the political spectrum. That part doesn't matter to me. But, dude, they waste your tax money so stinking bad. We're not just aiding different countries and so on and so forth anymore. It is literally just money being washed and laundered by these filthy political criminals. Every single... Dude, it is crazy to think that we were so prosperous 100 years ago, and here we are getting taxed out like crazy. That you're sitting on probably 40, 50, 60% tax rates, and you don't even know it. Because you got sales tax that doesn't come out on income tax time. You got these property taxes that don't come out at income tax time. It's crazy, man. Inflation alone over the last 2 years is like 12%. So yeah, man, don't think they're not getting you there. You all buy whole Bitcoins? Wow, I'm in the wrong chat. Outdoor smile, man. We're not all buying whole Bitcoins. We just got some ballers out there right now. Thank God I can file a homestead exemption. My taxes are $365 a year. Biddy Boo Brown. If your property taxes are $365 a year, that is very, very nice. I would love. I mean, that would be incredible if that was the case. I just want not financial advice, but figured out how to buy $850,000 combine. It's creative financing at its finest. Tim, man, there you go. Hey, bro, one collab video with the Ape Father. Mr. Palomino, man. I actually really like the Ape Father. I don't know if I'd do a collab video with him or not. I think I would have some fun doing that. Maybe I could do it his style, though, and we could just, like, go out to dinner or something, and we could both grab our steaks or whatever we got and go, oh man, oh, this is a juicy steak, oh, or something like that, and then eat it. I don't know, that guy's got a lot of videos that he puts out there, but I do like his stuff, man. So I would do a little video with the Ape Father like that. Eli got hosed out of 44 million, I mean billion, dude, billion. Censoring, yes. Elon is losing money for the people. That he is, dude. A move to Kentucky. Is there really no property taxes in Kentucky? Smokes, dude. Maybe I should move to Kentucky. It's not that far from Ohio. Become a church. No taxes. I don't know if I can become a church that just does YouTube videos. Elon and Trump sacrifice finances. Other don't. I mean, I'm not even sacrificing finances. If you become a pastor, you don't get Social Security. Well, we'll figure that out later, because you are a tax exempt for religious reasons. I don't pay property tax on my house, 100% homestead. I pay $3,200 for all my 500 acres for the year. Dang it, dude. I don't have 500 acres, though. And I don't think that I could register as a farm. I don't think I could register unless I farm videos. Hey, Tim. Would that work, man? If I tried to claim that I was a farm or a farmer and I farm like online content, would that be something that I could do? And they'd be like, oh yeah, it's just a video farm. Oh yeah, it's just a cryptocurrency mining farm. I'd turn the miners back on if that was the case. Dude, if I didn't have to pay property taxes because I was mining Bitcoin or farming Bitcoin or something, I would gladly turn those miners back on and get hit with the electricity to save the property taxes there. I'd do that today if that was the case. We send aid to Yemeni shelter. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what we're talking about now. That are shooting missiles at civilian ships that our taxes are paying our Navy to protect. Read that twice. Yeah, wow, dude. Yeah. To me, it makes 0 sense. I think to the average American, it makes 0 sense. But I promise you, dude, we are being played like some sort of a game that these people don't want to tell us about. I really think that we are, man. I've seen things before saying that, like, old Rome, Egypt, and so on, all of the citizens, I don't know if you get in trouble for saying certain words on YouTube or not, but the people were not free. Let's put it that way. The people were not free. They had to do what their master told them to do. Yet, they're in, and I'm like, you know, they were required to work and all of that stuff. They weren't even taxed as high as we are. Think about that. You know, they could still live in their own homes. They could still do all of that, but they were simply required to pay like a 10% tax to the emperor. Oh my gosh, dude. And here we are paying 5 times that amount, and we think life is great. It's nuts, dude. It really is. I have 23 acres and a little 1,700 square foot house. My property taxes run right at $365 a year, so I can't complain too much on property taxes. Yeah, Biddy Boo Brown, not at all. I would love to have property taxes like that. Speaking of farm, where Farmy? Oh, gee. We haven't looked at Farmy in a couple days, so let's take a look at Farmy real quick. I would actually like to see where that is, if it's back down below $1 or what. Dude, look at Bitcoin just really, really trying its best to maintain 40,000 there. Farmy. Ooh, Farmy has been coming down over the last couple of days here. Farmy is back down from about $1.50 to $1.06 at the moment. Farmy at the end of December bounced up to $1.50 and is currently testing these all-time lows. $1.04, $1.04, $1.04. Right now, man, if it breaks through this dollar mark, guess what Farmy's going to do? Reverse split. If you guessed reverse split, you are correct. Farmy will try to reverse split once again if it falls down through this $1 mark. And look at the market cap, dude. $6 million. I don't know where their financials are. I'm not going to log in, but dude, they were sitting on like $60 million in cash. I think that their books have been cooked because somebody would easily come in and buy Farmy for $6 million if they had $60 million in cash. So one of the biggest cheats out there, man. Stay away from that mushroom farm. You're much better off planting your own mushrooms and growing them and selling them than you are investing in that mushroom farm. I have a FEG, over 10 billion, but now there is a new FEG, but when that goes up, it skyrockets. What does this mean? Giovanni, I do not know what this means. Okay, let's see. Old token. 41 quadrillion tokens there. They got a lot less. It looks like they just, and I don't know what kind of tax they have on their old transactions now or what, but it looks like they got a new V2 of FEG that is out. It is currently sitting in a $37 million market cap. I would imagine that you have to transfer over, or you should have been airdropped these new FEG tokens as opposed to the old FEG tokens. So my best guess would say that you can't trade the old ones anymore, and this is the new situation right here. So because they had like 50 trillion or 50 quadrillion as opposed to these 50 billion here, you're probably going to get a lot less tokens, but your price is going to be much, much higher. So I really don't know the answer to that, but just based, you can't even see it. But just based on the fact that they have the old and the new, I would imagine that you're going to have to move over to the new, man. Dark Bros So Match got an update for Discord bug fixes. Not include messages disappearing from chats, random bans, etc. Thank you, Discord, for making me look. Gotcha. All right. Well, don't be mad. Everything will work out. Let's see here. There should be no income tax, but rather a 30% consumer tax. Yeah, outdoor smile. I read about that somewhere. I think it sometime last year, man. And I actually agree with that. I really do. And one of the big proponents of that, I guess, is people who are out there making big purchases. They're the ones that are going to be paying the brunt of the tax. And a lot of people say, well, you're not going to have any tourists coming to the United States if they know there's a 30% tax out there. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think that the United States runs on a tourist economy. So I think that we would be okay. And now I know that there's a lot of tourist attractions in the United States, but I don't think that the economy requires or runs on tourist activity. So, yeah, dude, I think we would probably be better off with something. Let me put it this way. I don't know if we would. I would be better off with something like that. I'm not a huge consumer, right? So I think that I would be better off in a situation like that, whereas some other people might not be as well off. Pay that tax. There you go. Outdoor smile. Yes. And they would have to pay a very, very high tax as well. It would probably cut down on a lot of big expenses. My dually's paid and guzzles that diesel. Anonymous. I imagine it does, man. Buy your wife a bunch of useless designer purses. Pay that tax. Outdoor smile. You got it right, man. Wow. But Lin down big. So is... Oh, Lunk down big. Shiba Inu, Luna Classic. We need to find a way to burn that supply. Patrick Pitt. We do need to find that, man. And I'm trying my best to burn by leveraging the Amazon app. All right. So if you make any purchases on Amazon, if you use my links that are in my videos, it will burn Shiba Inu coin. Share it with everybody you know. So I am trying my best to contribute to those burns in a way that doesn't burn my money and doesn't burn your money. It literally burns Amazon's profit. So I don't have a problem doing that at all. Apparently the old token discontinued, but never got the new token. Giovanni, I don't know how to... Yeah, I don't know how you would transfer it over. I'm sure there's a way that you could transfer it over, or I'm sure there's a way that you could claim your new tokens. Go to bros after this, or should I stop by? Shayna, I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to figure that out. I was going to try and help, but I'm not 100% sure yet. So I'll have to let you know here pretty soon. But, I mean, you can come by if you want. Look at 5-year chart of Celsius. CELH. 5-year chart of Celsius here. CELH. Are we talking about a stock? Bitcoin down to 39.8. All right, yes. 5-year chart of Celsius here. Let's pull up the weekly graph so we can actually see something. 5-year chart takes us. Wow, dude. Holy smokes. Dollar up to $52. This is a phenomenal chart. What is? I don't even know what Celsius Holdings is. Wow. One of the best stocks out there, dude. And I don't even know what Celsius Holdings is. There's no way that this is Celsius, like the cryptocurrency exchange. There's no way that this is Celsius, the cryptocurrency exchange that went bankrupt. So I don't know what Celsius is doing here, but This is actually a phenomenal graph, man. No dividend, which is fine. They've much, much greater made up for that with their capital gains here. But that's stinking phenomenal, man. Will bricks break through? Outdoor smile for you. Bricks will break through, man. Absolutely. Anyone else invested in the Get-Go HQ? Not me. Who's your daddy? 70% flat tax across the board. Gary, could work, something like that. Dude, dead serious. Anything less would be completely fine with me. And you know what? There's people out there that say, yeah, but we could never do less. We could never. Dude, yes, you can. Just don't waste the stupid money. Don't waste the stupid money. So much money is wasted, man. So much money is wasted. It is crazy. Dude, if they didn't waste all that money, we'd be balling. We would be balling, man. We really would. There's no legal reason why we pay taxes. Now, who's your daddy? I'll say this, okay? To a certain degree, I don't have a problem with a certain level of taxes. And I'm gonna say this honestly. I really wouldn't have a problem with the current level of taxes if everything was like adequately utilized. Now that doesn't mean that I have to sign off on every single one of the expenditures. It doesn't mean that I have to approve of literally every single tax dollar spent and so on. But dude, they waste. It's trillions. They've wasted trillions of dollars. And that just digs you so far down deep into a hole that you're never going to get out of. You know, if public teachers, I get it. Like, we can't just all go to private school. There's got to be some level of education and so on. There's got to be police. There's got to be firefighters. I get all of that, right? And I'm completely fine with that. But, dude, there's so much more that they just blow money on and launder money and embezzle it for themselves. It is insane, dude. It is insane. Celsius is the energy drink. Celsius Holdings, that's the energy drink right there? Dude, I've drank Celsius before. If that is an energy drink stock, man, wow, I missed the boat on that one. Oh my goodness. That is not bad at all. Lots of people in here hold Shib, Loot, AMC, and just look at the title. It is true, man. All of those are in the title. Federal Aviation Administration, Moji. It isn't tagging. It's fluctuating with the cryptocurrency market. Yeah, it is true. It is fluctuating with Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin is down. Shib is down. It's just the way that it is at the moment. Question is, guys, are we going to sustain this downside move, though? Because 39,900 right now is really, really looking like 40,000 wants to be broken. And if 40,000 gets broken, I'm testing 38, I'm testing 35, 33, possibly even 28 again. And holy smokes, man, if we start to go on that decline right there, people are going to start spooking themselves again, and then it's going to be a bunch of YouTube videos with thumbnails and fire all over the place. And when you start seeing all the fire and all the scared faces, yeah, man, you know we could be on a little bit of a bear market rally, a bear market decline there. T's talking about no more income tax. Oh, dude, I would be okay with that. I would be very, very okay with that. If shit was as strong as they claimed and shouted, why is it sinking faster than the Titanic? I think it's just following Bitcoin at the moment. I don't mind sales taxes, but that's it. Yeah, Giovanni, man. All the other ones, I don't like them. If I end up being wrong, I will own it. But everything is the data available and trending. Shib is dying or about to die. I hope it doesn't die, man. I really hope it doesn't. So with every single one of my Shib, when I hit $100 profit on 1 billion plus, I'm not a Shibizen, and the devs are tools. I might be right on that. I remember back in the day, all this chat was Shib and AMC. I remember back in the day, dude, it was all AMC. I remember back in the day, it was just literally AMC. 1,000 people in here, all on AMC. And I honestly, dude, if Adam Aaron didn't come in and like scam so many people, I would have gladly kept the chat 100% AMC. And I gladly would have just, been a huge proponent of a short squeeze. That dude ruined a literal beautiful movement. He really did, man. He really did. Heard all this before, Gary, with Doge. What do you think about the Terraform Labs bankruptcy? Alan, I'm going to have a video on it with my thoughts a little bit later today, but I don't think it's, like, catastrophic, okay? Terraform Labs is in control of Terra Luna 2.0. Terraform Labs is Do Kwon and his friends. Terraform Labs abandoned Terra Luna Classic 2022 when they hard forked and went with Terra Luna 2.0 and abandoned the Terra Luna Classic. So Terra Luna Classic is reacting pretty hard to the bankruptcy news today, but it's to my surprise, man, because Terraform Labs has literally nothing to do with Lunk. It has nothing to do with it. But, nonetheless, man, those guys are probably just trying to protect themselves and make as much money as they possibly can. Pika, where is Pika? I want to know. Here's the question. Why do combat veterans have to pay taxes? Didn't we do enough already? Tim, in my opinion, yeah. But also in my opinion, people who fought for this country, dude, you guys really don't get treated the way you should be treated, man. That's something that I never did. I'm going to be dead serious. That's something I am very glad that I did not have to do. And the reason that I did not have to do it is because people like you who were willing to do it. So I don't know the reason why people who fought and served for the country and literally sacrificed their lives have to pay stupid taxes. And just get stepped on. I don't know that answer whatsoever. And I don't think we'll ever have the answer for that, man. I really don't. Clay, how'd you make out with the snow on Friday? Chris, the snow on Friday actually wasn't bad, dude. They kept my road salted. They kept the road plowed. Friday night did get a little bad. I was coming home, man, and had a little trouble getting up the driveway, but that's because my tires are pretty bald, and I got a very steep driveway. But other than that, the snow was fine, dude. We did get a couple inches, but... Sorry. We did get a couple inches, but nothing that was absolutely ridiculous. Same reason vets are in the streets. They really don't give a crap. Outdoor Smile. It's crazy. Shib ain't going nowhere. Too many holders. There are way too many holders for Shib to essentially die out. Celsius Holdings Inc. is a consumer packaged goods company. It is engaged in the development, processing, marketing, sale, and distribution of functional drinks and liquid supplements to a range of having a mental tennis game, whether or not I should take Cyria for 25%. Ooh. Russell. I don't know the answer to that. Russell, how long do you have to stake it for? How long do you have to lock up for? Because Cyria next week, Cyria goes on a little run. Cyria can bounce back up, and you might want to get out. But if you spend another year down at those lower levels, and you just want to hold through it, the 25% is a very, very nice rate. Coming down. Israel disappears from the world map. The Jewish business disappears from the world map. Paper money. I don't want paper money or coins to disappear. I will say that. I don't want to go to a complete digital dollar or anything like that. I think that would be absolutely crazy, man. I see Shib as a blue chip crypto at this point. It isn't going anywhere. Yeah, roulette wheel. I don't necessarily see Shib as a blue chip, but I see Shib as like just a fanatic coin. Not some sort of a meme coin like Pepe. I believe it's much bigger than Pepe. It's bigger than Bonk. But because Shib and Dogecoin literally imprinted on the market in terms of what meme coins can do, for that reason, I don't think it's going anywhere. It's the people who buy it. Dude, Shiba Inu coin, it constantly tops the charts in terms of like investor sentiment across the globe, the amount of search volume, The amount of people, like if you got $5, $10 invested in the cryptocurrency market, people aren't going out and buying $5 worth of Bitcoin. People aren't going out and buying $10 worth of Bitcoin. They're going out, they're taking their $5 to $10, and they're buying Shiba Inu coin. Now, I know that that's not a ton of money, but it's getting them 1 million Shib. And they get this idea in their head that it's going to go to $1 one day. And it's just their ticket. So I do think that Shib has really revolutionized the way that people view cryptocurrency. And there's so many people, so many just retail investors across the globe invested that I think it would be very, very difficult for Shib to go away. Let's see. Shib isn't losing a percentage compared to most cryptos. You are right on that. Shib and every other meme coin are just digital Powerball tickets, and at best, the same hemisphere as digital Pokemon trading cards. Well, yeah, that's because all cryptocurrencies are extremely speculative. You know, that's the part I agree with Warren Buffett and... didn't Charlie Munger die? Did Charlie Munger die? Yeah, he did die. Those two old guys, man. They hated cryptocurrency. But they hated it because it was speculative. There was no value. They made their entire lives by valuing stocks and then buying them. There's value in community support. There's value in community effort. There's value that isn't necessarily perceived in fundamentals. So in that regard, yeah, dude, cryptocurrency is extremely speculative, and maybe so that it's just going to reach the price points that the community allows it to reach, but still doesn't mean that it's not an investable asset. Got a commercial. They want me to buy more. Clay, you got me wanting to buy more stuff. Thoroughbred diesel. Well, what are you going to buy there, Anonymous? Let us know what you're going to get. Shib's a great entry crypto for a new person interested in crypto. Out of 1,000 out there, it's the least intimidating. Yeah, and roulette wheel for $5. Well, right now for $9 flat, $9.10. You're going to get 1 million Shib. People look at that, they say, all right, cool. I'm going to get 1 million, and one day if it goes to $1, I'm going to have $1 million. Got out $100 profit on over 1 billion Shib. I bought Solana at 1903. Ask me how it worked out. It worked out beautifully, Tim. I agree. I think a lot of people who don't know about crypto will buy very little expecting to make millions. They will. Giovanni, man. That's just the way that it is. And you know what? The crazy part is they can. Okay? But they've got to go on index tools, right? They got to find some cryptocurrency that just launched or has been beaten down to nothing. And it's got to be the right one. And you know, out of the probably tens of thousands of coins that are listed every week on DEX tools, very, very, very few ever make it. And because of that, you know, you're essentially playing the lottery when that happens. So yeah, you can go 10,000x a $10 investment and make a crap ton of money, but you have to pick right at that point. And it's, you know, you can go out there and you can invest $100 in 10 different cryptos, and all 10 of them are going to go to zero because there's just either rug pulls or people lose interest after 24 hours, and that's that. Or you could get lucky on one of them, or you could take that $100 invested in something that's going to be around, and you're going to be looking good 10, 15 years down the road from now. I didn't sell Shib, even at $20,000 profit. Everyone should remain respectful of others' choices in coins, tokens here. Not bash them. You do you. Move on. Oh, absolutely, man. Well, guys, that's my opinion as well, right? We look at, and there's still some people here that are buying AMC. I don't agree with it, but I really don't care, man. I didn't work for your money. So, like, you go spend it on whatever you want to spend it on. Dead serious. I didn't work for it, so at the end of the day, I might think you're making a good decision. I might think you're making a bad decision, but it doesn't bother me if you guys want to spend your money on literally anything that you want to spend it on. Do it. Oh my gosh, gotta take another drink because I'm about to sneeze and I can feel my eyes. I'm gonna have to do some like slow breathing after this live stream. Actually, I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna take a shower after this live stream real quick because I'm gonna need to. Oh man, only have to stake Cyria for 5 days. Oh, to avoid the 4% tax. Oh well, Russell, that's not bad then, man. If you got to stake it for 5 days, I don't think you would really be missing out for. I don't think you would really be missing out at that point. So I would look into it. I'm gonna have to shower soon, man. I can make it 5 minutes. But this is interesting. Kitty's telepathically trying to say, "Come play with me, Gary." I think the kitty might be doing that because I have not touched my face. I have sniffed in all of the snot that I can possibly sniff in, and I'm still alive right now. The next point is I start to sweat, and I promise you, like, I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm not crying. It's just me trying my hardest not to lose it right now. And I do need to shower after this live, man. Clibro, get them big shower things and take a hot shower, clears you right up. I didn't know if Vix actually had shower things. I should check into that, dude. I should check into that because I'm trying this exposure therapy, right? They say that you can get injections. I can get injected with, like, cat saliva. I mean, it's probably the histamines that are in cat saliva. And that'll kind of build up my immune system to this stuff. But, dude, I got to show you guys this picture. This cat shows up on my back door, man. It is literally the most loving cat you'll ever see in your entire life. Hold on. Look at this cat, dude. Just chilling out downstairs. Oh, hold on. I can't turn this phone or it turns pictures sideways. Just this cat, man, chilling out earlier, absolutely loving life. Dude, she can't help it that she makes me sneeze a little bit. She can't help it that she's making me sneeze. It's not her fault. Plus, it was like 3 degrees outside, and I couldn't let her stay outside when it was 3 degrees out there. That'd be terrible. One of those neti pots. Yeah, outdoor smile. I need something, man. I won't give you financial advice, but I have a solid opinion of the best cryptocurrency to invest your money into, and that is this. Yes. Pudgy, man, that's about how it works, right? It may feel sometimes house is falling, but if you stay in for the long haul, it will pay off. Yeah, roulette wheel, I agree. Long haul, everything always seems to work out. Yeah, I already took him. I took her to the vet on Friday. Oh, jeez. Tim, in the true sense of the word, yes, man. She's an awesome cat, man. She really is, dude. She's an amazing cat. Is it honorarium? I don't know where honorarium is today. Let's see what honorarium's doing real quick before the end of the live here. You know who would have bought honorarium if he was still alive? Charlie Munger would have bought honorarium if he was still alive. Unfortunately, he's not alive to buy honorarium, so that's not going to be happening. Honorarium, 1104 points per coin, not bad at all right now. Coming back down a little bit, trying to bounce off these dips, man, but still using this little channel as a perfect level of support on its way down and on its way back up. Cats can carry a form of HIV. It doesn't transmit to humans, but you have to know. Yeah, I did check. They did a bunch of stuff to her on Friday, and he said she was good. I love cats more than dogs. Got 3 of them. Exposure things work. My girl was allergic, and now she can't stay away from the cats. J-Bones, man, that's the only thing that I have actually, like, I've been reading about it for the last week. Now, I don't know how allergic your girl would have been to cats, right? But, dude, it is my worst allergy. I got tested when I was little, and cats and dogs were up there. Pollen is obviously up there, and pollen can stink and wreck me, too. Like, if I let it get me, it'll just wreck me. And dog, same deal, but a dog kind of has to lick me. A cat, dude, a cat doesn't have to lick me. It's my worst allergy. So if I can overcome the kryptonite, and do this thing. It'll be good. How long does it take, dude? Is this gonna take like 5 years for me to be a little bit better, or hopefully it works out a little faster than that? Oh man. Anyway, it is 5 o'clock. I'm going to go take a shower real quick and rinse all this off so that I'm good to go. You guys get your names in the chat right now. We'll do a couple shout outs, and then we will be back this evening with videos at 7 p.m., videos at 8 p.m. Appreciate every single one of you guys for watching them. She said she took her shots before and said they were terrible. She's allergic to everything. Me too, man. Me too. I'm allergic to basically everything. I'm not really allergic to food, though, which is good news. But everything else, all the good stuff in life, man. Puppies, kitties, beautiful spring days, all of that. We'll do some shout-outs, guys, and I'll catch you a little bit later. We got Tim. See you later, man. Gary J. Bones, baby. We got Tim, Gary, Pudgy, Roulette Wheel, Anonymous, Tim. Enjoy your afternoon or evening, I should say. J. Bones, see you later, man. Outdoor Smile. See you later, Gary. Enjoy it, Master. Don't you mean to overcome cat night? Yes, I got to overcome the cat night, Master. Michael, see you later. We got Nufo, the Puto. Hope Clebro gets licked. I'm not getting licked, Nufo. J-Bones, a few months. Oh, dude, you give me hope then. Gary, see you later, man. Bitty Boo Brown, enjoy your evening. Pudgy, see you later. Mo G, see you later, man. Master, Outdoor Smile. Old Rounder, adios to you. Honorarium Puto. Nufo, Night Cow, good night to you. You guys know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.